Bullshit and party and bullshit and party. Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to Royal Readings by Royal Blue. I am Royal Blue. I am here to do a special reading today. A celebrity reading. This will be my second celebrity reading that I've been called to do. This one is for my favorite power couple, my favorite artists, Jay-Z and Beyonce. I feel their energy so strongly. It's just crazy. Like, it feels like I know them, like I knew them in another life, like I know them on a personal level. And I felt called to do this reading for them. And hopefully somewhere in the future, in the near future, they will receive this message that is especially designed for them through me, through the Divine Spirit. So, let me turn my music down. And get my liquid courage. I thank you for being here. I am just doing, like I said, a celebrity reading of Shawn and Beyonce Carter. Jay-Z and Beyonce. Hove and B. You know, however you want to look at them. And we're going to dig into this reading right now. Hey, Kenneth. Mimi, what are you doing here? You ain't... Okay, you're old enough to watch me. It's cool. You're old enough to understand what I'll be talking about. That's my niece, y'all. Thank you for being here, Mimi. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming, Kenneth. I appreciate you for tuning in. I always start a reading off with the spirituality card to see where we are spiritually. In this case, Beyonce and Jay-Z. Where are they spiritually? What I love about them is that although they are public figures, they are very powerful. They're so powerful that you don't know anything about them unless they tell you or show you. Like, their business ain't all out there. It's not all... They're public figures, don't get me wrong, but there's things behind the scenes that we don't see. But there are things that... Hey, Flossie. But there's things that the divine is showing me about who they are as a couple and also as individuals. So let me dig into this reading for Jay-Z and Beyonce, the Carters. Cheers to them and their family. All right. For the spirituality, we have, we have stay true and be in your power. Now, this is for them. This reading is for these two individuals, these two people, this couple. They have taken the music industry by storm during their lifetime. And how they did it was by staying true and being in their own power. I'm going to read to you what stay true and be in your own power means for them. Stay true and be in your own power. That can go for any of us. But they are, like the Obamas, they are a living example for what true love is, what loyalty is. It says, wow, you are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. And it says, let me go on to, there's a lot to read here about this. And I don't want to bore you, but I want you to know that you have the power to create and own your reality, and you don't need permission from anyone else to do this. Honor your spiritual sovereignty. Let the Lady Isis help you find your spiritual authority and freedom of choice now. It says, seeking to hand over any responsibility for your own well-being to another can be a tricky and ultimately self-destructive path. Even though it may seem to start off as a relief of stress about some concern or other, this card also guides you to take responsibility for your health into your own hands too. Advice from health professionals and doctors can be helpful and sometimes can be mistaken. It is up to you to decide for yourself how you wish to work with your body. Don't be scared. Listen to the advice given by other professionals. But remember, your life is your spiritual gift. Don't be afraid to live in it your own way. Hey, Ray. Thanks for tuning in. I ain't going to keep you up too late. I'm going to try not to. I got started late, so my apologies. I fell asleep and it was like I was in a coma. I got a phone call that woke me up. And when I answered the phone, I'm like, what time is it? What time of day is it? My days run together. Like, it's crazy. All right now, Empire State of Mind is playing on my Pandora on my Jay-Z radio. Ain't that something? And I have such a strong connection to New York City that I wanted to live there. I partied in Brooklyn, but I lived in the Bronx. I'm telling you, it's an experience that, okay, I crossed that off my bucket list. I did that. I lived there, and it's just crazy how I have such a connection to them. She is a Virgo. I am a Virgo. He is a Sagittarius. Perfect match. But next we have the energy for this reading. And not only do we stay true and be in our own power, there is the royal you. You are sovereign. As the spirituality card tells you, you are a sovereign being. You are a sovereign spiritual being. That's why you have to take care of you. You are royalty. You're not trash. No matter what you got going on in your life, you are God's treasure. He created you for a reason, for a purpose. And I want to read to you what the royal you means for you and means for Shawn and Beyonce. It says, do you know what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold to the inner sense of worth and integrity, securing your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin. Know who you are, and nothing outside you can challenge your authentic self, the hard-won seat of awareness that you have earned. You are the ruler of your mind, and you're being invited to now consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. They are consistent with the values and beauty you intend for your life. It is important now to keep your focus on what is right and good for you as well as others. Keeping people out of your business is good for you and others. Like, people love to gossip, and it's obvious that this couple has gone through things that couples go through, but on a different level than us. You know, these people can do whatever they want, go wherever they want, whenever they want, with whoever they want. I mean, they're sovereign. They rule. They rule their universe. They rule their universe together. And it says, challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, must be met with a measured response. If life sends you a challenge, can you speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety? Calm, intelligent leadership is called for now. Sovereigns know when to plan their battles, so stay out of unnecessary skirmishes and strategically wield your personal power. Stay true and be in your power. This is, even though this reading is for them, this reading can also be for you as well. You may have that same energy, like, you may be on that same level spiritually. Like, you get it. You understand what I'm talking about. It says, now is the time to lead from the heart, from your authenticity and integrity. Hold your head high and know your worth. That is the mark of a true sovereign. That's going to show your authority, not your mouthpiece. The way you live your life, the path that you are on. Yeah, there may be some bumps in the road along the way, but kick that rock to the curb and keep it moving. Like, don't let it become a stumbling block that pulls you back into a lifestyle that you left or wanted to leave or want to leave. You got to change your mindset. You got to know that you are royalty. All right? So, let me go to the next cards. Let me see. I think I'm going to do the Akashic Tarot. All right. Thanks for tagging your people, Flossie. I appreciate you, like, connecting us. And it could be for a great reason. Divine intervention is real. And we have paths unknown. I may be new to some of you. Like, you may have never heard of me or seen me before, but I only bring the truth. And paths unknown is saying that you have some paths ahead of you that you need to choose which direction to go in. What's going to keep you on your sovereign path? What's going to keep you sovereign? And I say to follow the light so the light can lead you to your destination. I'm going to read to you what paths unknown means for you. All right. Okay, I'm feeling really good right now. I've had a great weekend. It says, woodland animals gather around a woman who stands in a small clearing in the forest. The fork before her breaks into 3 separate paths. The middle is clear and bright. The left is much darker with more trees and growth. And the right is dappled by sunlight, with a few shadows falling here and there across it. This card reveals that you've been traveling on a path that is known to you, and it shows that you the way to the expected outcomes. But there are 2 other paths that aren't as clear. Remember, if you stay with only the known and seemingly safe, you won't catch the unseen opportunities that can come your way. Some options may be unexpected and perhaps a little risky. Don't be so attached to your agenda that you miss them. Happily, during this phase, you can investigate unknown paths and make the decisions that lie before you with confidence. You are flexible and brave enough to step into the shadows. Stay alert. Extraordinary opportunities abound in the least expected places. Hello, Samantha. Oh, sure. Let me get through this one, and I promise you, I can do that. Wow. Yes, absolutely. Cheers to you. Alright, if you're just tuning in, I'm doing a celebrity reading for Jay-Z and Beyonce. And it shows that they stay in their power. And they stay true to who they are. They know that they are royalty. They know they are royalty. They live as royalty. They have chosen a path that was unknown to them. And if you pay attention to their lyrics, to their songs, to their albums, to everything that they put their hands on, it turns to gold. Like literally. Alright, I'm coming. All right. Now that we have paths unknown, I'm going to pull the past, present, and future card for them. Wow, 2 cards fell out. I just need 1 more. All right, we have the past, present, and future. And this is they knew each other in another life. That's why they have the connection that they have. It's like magical. And it's to be envied because the status that they have financially, artistically, creatively, they give each other power. They reciprocate their energies back and forth with one another. That is so positive and so encouraging and nurturing and loving. that what they manifest instantly comes to them. They put in the work. They have been rewarded, and they are continuously being rewarded for all of the hard work that they have done and all the hard work that they are doing. All right, I'm going to pull the past card first, and we have Strength in reverse. Strength in reverse. All right, and Strength in reverse for Mr. and Mrs. Carter. Strength in reverse. There may been a time when you weren't strong. Hey, Sharita. Thanks for tuning in. You see me today? Where you see me today at? Wow. Anyway, keep me posted. It says, recently, before I read this, we as people on the outside looking in, knowing that they got financial success, knowing that they got star power, they have status, they have leveled up to the new level of levels, and if you pay attention to their lyrics of their songs, they're giving you guidance. It's funny because I was watching Fade to Black. If you've never ever seen that, it's a documentary movie of Jay-Z's last album, his last big concert at Madison Square Garden. And it was a powerful movie, and I watch it over and over and over again, and I always get something new out of it. Like, I always discover something new, and it just brings me closer to not only being a fan, but being a past friend of this person. But it says, recently you have lost confidence after experiencing a setback. This bump in the road fills you with doubt as you take a third step forward, questioning if you are on the right path. And certainly you are on the right path. Just because you come up against a bump in the road doesn't mean that you can't still travel forward. Remove the obstacle and keep it moving. And it says, questioning if you are on the right path. You are giving in to your animal instincts and acting out in reactionary ways. Take a deep breath and realize that this is a minor delay and that you have enough resilience to make it through. No need to be anxious. Your moment of weakness will pass in time. To expel this period of doubt, reflect upon positive things that are going well for you right now. Think about all the supportive people who have helped you along the way. There is always something to be grateful for, and that gratitude will help you get through this challenging time. Always remember that you are enough, no matter what is happening in your life. You are going through whatever you are going through or have gone through in the past because God knew what you could handle. He gave you strength. He gave you strength to be able to overcome anything that comes your way, that tries to block you from getting to the next level. And you can't be doubtful going into the next phase of your life. You got to roll with the punches. Just get prepared. I'm here to prepare you for that next level in life for you. And presently we have Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Let's see what Two of Cups has to say about Jay-Z and Beyonce. Two of Cups. Now, y'all see me shuffle these cards. I did not pull these cards in any certain type of way. This is just the way they fell. And if it makes sense, then it makes sense. Then if it makes sense, then it is true. And it is a fact for me. Because I can see before I even read what this card is talking about. Yes, absolutely. The partnership between Jay-Z and Beyonce. The partnership they have. Not only as husband and wife, but as life partners. Like, I'm going to read to you what Two of Cups means for these two. Alright. When two become one, this is the beginning of a partnership full of synchronicity and balance. You play off each other's strength. Here we have the Strength card. These readings are real and true, and I'm going to continue on. It says you play off each other's strengths and weaknesses and are able to create a complementary relationship that is open and supportive. Don't we see that in them? They're open and supportive of one another. Like, it was nothing but the divine that brought them and is keeping them together. And it goes on to say, opposites attract. And Jay-Z says it in one of his songs. He said, those opposites attract like magnets. I mean, he's fire sign, she's earth. Like, it's just deep. Well, if you know anything about the zodiac, study if you want to know more about these people as a power couple and knowing how to become sovereign as they are, where they could go wherever they want. They are so divinely protected. I mean, it's amazing. But I'm going to keep reading. Opposites attract, making you both stronger when you work together. Look how many collaborations they have on their albums, different songs. I was just listening to '03 Bonnie and Clyde, Jay-Z and Beyonce. All I need in this life of sin is me and my girlfriend. I was listening to that, and at that time she was his girlfriend. Like, he spoke his shit into existence, and she dreamed hers into existence. Like, you can go back over her videos and see how she grew up, singing and dancing, doing what she does now. Like, this is her gift, this is her talent. She gets paid for it. Like, doing these readings is my gift and my talent. I want to be compensated for it because it takes time and energy to do these. Let me continue on because I do have a live reading to do and I am so excited. Trust and mutual respect have been built over time between the two of you as you both communicate your commitment to one another. This may apply to a partnership in business, love, or friendship, which they are a triple threat because they have all three plus some. They're the power couple. They are the epitome of black success. Hard work. Started from the bottom, now they're at the top. They're there. They can't get no higher, but they can transform their energy into whatever they would have it to be. And it says, either way, you're feeling each other's vibes, which leads to a filling and satisfying relationship. This can also speak to the relationship that you have with yourself. We all possess a duality inside of us, and the Two of Cups asks you to treat yourself with the love and compassion that you seek in a partner. They manifested each other. I mean, I know some people don't think they are a match physically, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, they got shit on lock. They are sovereign. You know, they are a peculiar people. They can't just go anywhere and just do them. They have cameras around. You know, their life is documented very well. Flaws and all. Alright, so this shows them as the perfect couple for one another. Like, they belong together. And for their future, we have... I'm almost afraid to turn this card over because we always wonder what is in the future for us. I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to tell them that for their future, we have the moon. And this is dealing with the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy. You know, she dreamed of her success. He manifested his success. And want to reach you with the moon means for this power couple. And it says, abstract and surreal. And I believe that their life, their lifestyle, their success, that they are handling with responsibility and integrity and dignity and beauty, love and trust. I applaud them for that. But this all can seem surreal, like, is this really happening to me? You know, I see things like that for other people, you know, and I'm trying to find that within myself because just doing lives now is abstract and surreal for me. I never think I'll be doing this. But anyway, you never know what is possible. The impossible can become the possible if you make it happen. It says, abstract and surreal. The moon illuminates our shadow selves, the part of us that are ruled by the subconscious. They are brought to light by our dreams and fears, often projecting insecurities onto the people and scenarios in our lives. The more aware we become of our unconscious, the more we are able to identify whether we are acting from our irrational thoughts or our conscious minds. Go beyond the surface and dive deep to resolve your inner issues. Your intuition will guide you, even when it doesn't seem to make sense. Psychic forces are at play, with illusions unraveling to reveal the truth. It can be hard to decipher between what is real and what is imagination, but it is all connected. Pay close attention to your dreams and listen to your gut instincts. Your weaknesses are also your best strengths. And here we are again talking about strength. Even though you may have had a lack of strength in the past, you have grown stronger within all of your relationships, your partnerships, and also within yourself. there are things that you may think of subconsciously. I mean, it's in that part of your brain that you don't use regularly. Like these thoughts, these questions, these feelings, these opinions, all these things lie dormant in your subconscious. But they usually wake up while you're dreaming to bring you a message. So, with that being said, I'm going to pull a psychic card. I'm only going to pull one. Usually I pull three, but I'm trying to cut this short because it's getting late. Alright. And this is for Jay-Z and Beyonce. And however many cards fall out, that's how many fall out, but I only need one. Spirit, give me one card for Jay-Z and Beyonce. What is the Psychic Tarot card saying to them? Okay. 2 cards fell out. I guess one for her, one for him. Alright. Which is perfect, too. You know, a couple. Alright. For him, we have intuition. Intuition. Actually, that's for her, not him. This is feminine energy. This is for her. Intuition. She has a woman's intuition. And it works very well. That's how she was able to create lemonade. Like, okay, I got you. I got you. I'm going to put you on blast. I ain't even got to say your name. But you will say mine. Remember that song, Say My Name? Yeah. But anyway. Intuition. Excuse me. That is smoker's cough, not COVID cough. Please do not ask me anything about my personal issues. If whatever you're trying to find out about me and my coughing, it's because I smoke. I do. But anyway, intuition. Intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in the reading, as it just did, on behalf of Beyonce, it says, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in this world vying for your every thought, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Say like a 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4. 4 is my life path number. And anything that's connected to the number 4 has some type of meaning for me. So they got married on the 4th month, the 4th day of 2008. April 4th, 2008. They have been married since that day. Their birthdays fall on the 4th day. His December 4th, hers September 4th. It's just, I just feel a certain connection to them. And it's weird. Like, I wanted to always express this to people, but I didn't want people to think that I was crazy. I see what I see for them, and it's just a beautiful thing. But I'm going to keep going. And it says, has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual whom you were just thinking of? These are all signals for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is a perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inward. where you'll find the solutions and valuable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you'll see the real deal. Like, you gonna have that star insight, like like being upgraded. Think of Beyonce's song Upgrade You, her and Jay-Z. She starts off by saying, I'm the light that keeps the streets on. Like, who says that? And it's true. Like, you can put on any of her songs and people just love her. Like, and there's people that hate her. I know people that can't stand her. I don't know if it's because of jealousy or whatever. But hey, what's going down? Thanks for tuning in, everybody that just joined in. Okay. But anyway, yeah. She's using her womanly intuition to guide her through her marriage, through her life. Like, she always has had that intuition, that knowledge of who she is. She always knew she was going to be a star. She was already a star. We just had to watch it blossom, to watch it come into full exposure, to take the spotlight, to take center stage, and to rule the world. All right, for him we have balance. He brings balance to her life and she brings balance to his. That is some powerful shit, especially in these days and times where divorce is given out like free government cheese. Like, it's just crazy. Okay, for Jay-Z we have balance. And it says, this card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in your physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of the inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field. You some type of lawyer or something, some type of body important or something. Remember that? But anyway, 99 problems and a bitch ain't one, right? It says, or when you're involved in law-related matters. Reasonable doubt, right? Reasonable doubt. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and also financially. If you got it to give, give. Other than to yourself. Give to a charity. Give to a cause. You know, become the rapper turned businessman turns philanthropist. Like, in that order. And it says, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. All right. So we have intuition and balance. For this power couple who is sovereign and has chosen the correct path for their life. And we are seeing the fruits of their labor because they stay true and are always in their power. What you see is what you get with them, whether you like them or not. And finally, we have the Angel Answers card, where I'm going to have a message for them. And then this will conclude the reading for them. And then I'll do the live reading. Alright, the card that fell says, perfect timing. This reading is going to reach them. This reading is going to reach them in perfect timing. And that's the only card I'm going to pull because that's all I needed to know for them. Perfect timing. It could be years from now before they see this reading, but it's still going to resonate because it's designed just for them. Like I said, it could resonate with some of you, but I'm going to read what perfect timing means for Shawn and Beyonce. It says, this is the perfect timing for the situation you've asked about. Move forward with confidence. Don't delay or hesitate because an energy gateway is presently open for you. Conditions are ripe. Even if you don't feel prepared, rest assured that you are. The universe has prepared you for what's about to come. Like I said, they are about to level up as a power couple, as a powerful and influential family. For those of them that pay attention, like I said, always pay attention to their lyrics. We're going to run this town tonight. That's what I'm listening to. So, whatever they got going on, this is the right time for it. You know. So, with that being said, I thank you for paying attention to this portion of this reading. Now I'm going to move on to a personal live reading. She asked to do it on this live, which I have no problem doing that because it just helps me in the long run to let people know that these readings are real. They are a guide for your life, whether you believe it or not. Everybody's life has been mapped out. That's where the Akashic records come in. And I have the Akashic Tarot that gave you the Paths Unknown card. You know, it's up to you what path you choose in life. You have free will. I'm getting set up for the live reading. You have your own free will. You can do what you want in this life. But I'm telling you, if you choose the wrong path, you're going to have to pay the cost. You're going to have to suffer the consequences that come along with that path. All right. Let me get my stuff together here. So, I just want to thank everybody who became subscribers to my YouTube channel. Like, I'm so excited. I am up to 65 subscribers. And I appreciate you so much just for taking the time to do that. I mean, you're helping me out to get to a level that I'm trying to be at. And through your subscriptions, it helps me to grow as a reader. All right, I'm getting ready to do for Samantha. All right, Samantha, I'm going to do your spirituality card first, because without your spirituality, without a spirit, you would not exist. Like, your spirit rests in you for a reason. And these Isis Oracle cards is going to give you some kind of direction, some type of guidance in where you are spiritually, where you might be headed spiritually, where you have been spiritually. This is pertaining to the next phase of your life, things that are about to come and happen for you. So you will be able to co-create your most beautiful and meaningful manifestations with the universe. And we have divine names of power. Divine names of power, cartouche. Cartouche. Divine names of power. And I'm going to read to you, Samantha, what that means for you. And it says, Lady Isis initiates you now into her special mysteries. The use of sacred intonations. The words that you speak are rapidly gaining power. To benefit from this power rather than be undermined or held back by it, practice thoughtful speech and clear your heart of old unforgiveness, which can poison your words unintentionally. As your heart grows in purity, you will be able to speak with spiritual authority, and what you speak of will come into being more swiftly and obviously. Isis is initiating you as a master healer in her sacred tradition of divine names of power. You are being initiated into the divine healing tradition of Isis herself. Isis works through divine names of power. These are sacred words of strength, magic, and power to create healing from a place of compassion and devotion to love. She honors that which is worthy of protection and uses endless determination combined with her skill of speaking words of power to cause life to thrive, and that which is not worthy of cultivation, which would not serve life, to dissipate and decline. Divine names of powers are mantras, sounds, and names of the divine in all traditions. Isis will bring you her name to begin, offering to you a sacred gift to be worked with as a mantra of protection, of feminine grace and divinity and healing. You can use her name as she instructs you to do so. A word, phrase, or mantra that is given through initiation is like a light bulb that has been plugged into a lamp. The initiation switches the power on, and the use of the word by the initiate is like the lamp shining its light. If you have been interested in using your voice in some way, for writing, singing, healing, speaking, or becoming a spokesperson for a particular cause that resonates with your heart, this oracle of the Cartouche brings guidance that Lady Isis honors your desire, encourages you to explore, and shall protect your process. The Oracle of the Cartouche reminds you that invoking the power of speech and word for your strength, protection, and spiritual growth will work effectively for you. Sometimes thinking and saying no is the most powerful word you can say to honor personal choice and create a safe boundary for yourself. Sometimes affirming in thought and speech, I choose to see the divine within this person, place, or situation, is another way to cut through drama and use the power of word and thought and spoken expression to create powerful healing. Choose to use your words with wisdom and pure intention, keeping in mind that with more power comes more karmic responsibility, and therefore always surrendering to the greater good and unconditional love is a good idea. With this approach, your gift will grow strong in its effect, intentional and unintentional, will be as spiritually clean and helpful as possible. You will become a greater force of love, peace, and power on this planet. The Oracle of the Cartouche also suggests that you discern the effect upon you of the company you are keeping energetically and physically. Sometimes the thoughts and words of others, their vibration, can embrace you or leave you feeling depleted or drained. And it says, if you are drawn into negative speaking in order to bond or fit in with others, you are asked if it is worth it for the effect it has on your own vibration. You can use words of power to cleanse any cords or contracts that would lower your vibration into a fearful place in order to come back to love, to help you stay true to yourself, and perhaps even inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you, not from a position of judgment or another's choices, but from a position of wisdom, realizing the effects of such choices. Hello, Dee. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you tuning in. That is just the spirituality part of your reading, Samantha. I am doing a live reading, Dee. I'm doing a live reading for someone. So I'm going to get the energy of this reading for Samantha. And the card that fell is the Uncharted Sea. You are about to tread up on places that you have never been before. Like, you are about to go into some unknown territory. It's going to be fresh and new for you, and it is part of your spiritual journey. And the Uncharted Sea, I'm going to read for you and tell you what it means. And this is for Samantha. But if it resonates with anybody else, cool, you know, that's all right. It just means that our energy and we're we're vibing right now. Like, we have positive things going on between us, and it's a great feeling. The uncharted sea says for you, Samantha, your comfort zone is sometimes exactly that, a safe, familiar harbor you finally come to in yourself. You have a sense that you don't need more than what is available right now, where you've landed in life. Now, however, is not one of those times. Like the archetypical hero's journey, the universe is inviting you to step into uncharted waters. Something is stirring. Adventure is calling. You may want to resist this urge because it will involve leaving your comfort zone, but embarking on this journey is essential for your well-being. It is almost as a saying that it must happen for you to move forward on your life's journey. The universe wants to show you something that you have dreamed about. Like, let me go on and see what it says. Navigating the uncharted aspects of yourself means you won't have a map because no one has ever been here. On this journey, you cannot rely on the help you would typically expect from others who have gone before you, meaning your ancestors. But you have spirit guides and guardian angels and the divine spirit to help guide you along your path. That's why this card was pulled for you, to let you know that you may be traveling by water, by sea. You may be taking a cruise somewhere. You may be just traveling, vacationing. You're going somewhere. Everything is not motionless. Everything is on its way somewhere. So you are going somewhere. I don't know where, with who, when, or how. Just know that you are going somewhere. Maybe just spiritually, not physically. You're going somewhere financially. Let me go on and see what it says. It says, this new territory is yours to explore. You're invited to be a pioneer, a path maker, a magical cartographer who draws your map with your own life force as the ink. This is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. You don't know what this sea of a possibility has in store for you, so stay curious and refrain from judgment or the need to label. Give yourself the time and freedom to be curious, without the limitations and boundaries projected by your memories or expectations. You are in an amazing place right now, and you will never be the same for surveying these waters. So just know, once you have, traveled those uncharted seas, life-changing events are going to fall into place for your life. Like, you have put in the work. You have sacrificed. You have given out that energy that needs to be explored by others, because your thought process is so dynamic. Like, it's very powerful. And, wow, we have we have 3 cards here. And usually only one comes out, but for you, Samantha, I'm going to read all 3. And I'm going to read them as your past, present, and future. Alright. First we have the Ascent in reverse for your past. The Ascent in reverse for your past. That's the 7 of Keys. I'm going to 7 of Keys and read what the ascent reverse means for you and your past. It says, this card reverse can sometimes indicate the loss of a position, a sudden departure from a job, or a fall from grace in your reputation or career expectations. It also speaks of efforts that don't pay off. You may have worked hard to reach a higher position, yet it seems it to have eluded you. The specific outcomes you seek may be harder to realize right now, and your efforts may not be acknowledged by others. No matter how hard you work, it seems like you're often starting over from the bottom. This may just be a passing phase, but if you find yourself making long-term efforts without any reward in sight, it could be time to think about a new approach or a different place to plant your flag. So, maybe you are in the wrong career field. Maybe you need to start your own business so you can be your own boss, so you won't have to answer to anyone but yourself. For your present, we have the Queen of Scrolls. The Queen of Scrolls. The Queen of Scrolls is here to bring messages to you. Consider me to be the Queen of Scrolls, since I am the Queen of Queens anyway. See, it says right there, Queen of Queens. Yes, so I'm going to read to you what Queen... I'm just being silly, y'all. I'm not being facetious. The Queen of Scrolls says, a beautiful woman holds a scroll as she stands in front of a sunlit archway. Around her swirls the energy of wisdom, knowledge, and Akashic truth. When this card appears upright, she also brings important information and inspiration to you. The Queen of Scrolls is a woman of higher mind whom you may already know or have yet to meet. Her purpose is to help you move through the entryway to a new level of wisdom and understanding. She could be a teacher to you in some way, or offer a friendship that could develop into a deeper love. This woman could be helpful to you in some project requiring communication. She may be an author, a marketer, or a publisher. If you are a writer, she may be someone who assists you in getting published. The Queen of Scrolls could also represent you or a woman in your life getting a position in a field related to communication or academics, such as counseling, teaching, marketing, and publishing. This card indicates a phase of deepening understanding and readiness to learn. It's the perfect time for personal growth and expansive learning, whether it's mind, body, or spirit-centered. Open the mysteries that are hidden in the Akashic Scrolls and step through the door of knowledge. I invite you into Royal Readings by Royal Blue, where we receive knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and freedom, and power, and equality. And we experience God. And for the future, for you, Samantha, we have wishes fulfilled. Wishes fulfilled. I'm going to read to you what wishes fulfilled means for you. And it says, the scene is a bright and full storeroom, a larder for a sizable and successful estate. Inside are keys and coins, wines and spices. Also within the room are a number of baskets filled with the bounty of fruits, vegetables, breads, flours, sugars, and grains. Even the many windows look out at the expanse of your world. And it goes on to say to you, Samantha, this card is a sign that the time has come for your wishes to be fulfilled and your dreams to be realized. This is the message that I have for you. And it goes on to say, difficulties may have challenged you for a time, but even in these, victory is assured. There is an abundance of sweet nourishments and acquired lands coming. The keys to the castles are yours, so celebrate. So maybe you want a new home. You need to move, relocate. Maybe for career purposes. Maybe you are taking an opportunity that may have come across your path to do bigger and better things within whatever you got going on in a new place, in uncharted sea, uncharted territory, a place you have never gone before. You've never even imagined this place before. You are about to do things in a powerful, powerful way. And I want to pull the next card. I just need two more. Wow, they are just falling out. They are falling out. Like, I don't even get a chance to shuffle them good, and they just fall out. That means that these are divine messages trying to get to you. They have been trying to get to you. They have been trying to get your attention. And finally, something about this live grabbed your attention. And now here you are getting your own reading. And I was just doing a reading for celebrities. So you are like at celebrity status right now. I mean, you took a step out on faith and trusted me to do your reading live. And readings are so personal. And they are designed just for you. You are letting the world see the connection of your energy to the universe through the divine spirit, through me. All right? So we have Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands representing the past. Knight of Wands for you says, Knight of Wands. It says, act first, think later. Driven by fiery ambition, the Knight of Wands is ready to take on the world and proclaim a spot among the best. Passionate about his path, he is fully committed to making his dreams come true. Bursting with enthusiasm, he is easily carried away by the allure of fame and glory, and will rush into circumstances that will put him in first place. Balance out your impulses with rational thinking and think about the road ahead. Don't wait for things to come to you. Take every opportunity that you can get. Forging forward with speed can free you from second-guessing your actions. Although you may not know what is next, the Knight of Wands encourages you to swiftly move forward. Be up for the adventure and see what's next. And you are going to do that through uncharted territory, going to some place that you have never been before. Your feet has never touched the soil of this place. All right, and for your present card, we have the Ace of Wands. Who uses wands? Magicians. You are creating the magic in your life. You are co-creating with the universe. And I'm going to read to you what Ace of Wands means for you right now in this very present moment. All right. Ace of Wands says, go for it. Awaken your unlimited potential and step into your personal power. All signs are clear, and the Ace of Wands encourages you to unapologetically chase your dreams. Take up as much space as you need and allow yourself to expand. You can do anything that you set your mind to, and there is nothing holding you back. Instincts over intellect, following your gut will serve you the best at this time in your life. Illumination and inspiration surround you, supporting you in this breakthrough moment of personal discovery. Listen to your intuition and what it has to say. Go all in manifesting your desires so that you can watch it flourish over time. Take it to the next level with your fiery ambition and let it burn. The possibilities are endless and the opportunities are bountiful. That is your right now message for this present moment. Like, you know, go for what you want. You can have it. Just live with gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude to have in this present moment. Act like you already got what you want. Give praise, give thanks in advance before you even get it. You know, you got to be prepared and able to handle certain things that come your way. Like, instantly you become a millionaire, like, damn. You know, how do you handle that? You weren't prepared to handle that amount of money. And that way, it'll be gone within a week. Like, it's just crazy. But anyway, for the future, for you, Samantha, we have Two of Wands. Two of Wands. And I want to read to you what Two of Wands means for you. Two of Wands for you. Wow, this is a powerful card for your reading, Samantha. And this is dealing with your future, where your wishes are going to be fulfilled. I want to read to you what Two of Wands means for you. It says, a new world is calling your name, and you are confidently stepping forward, ready to see what is next. You are going to do this uncharted sea thing. Like, you are going to travel. You are going to change lives in the midst of your travels. You're going to come in contact with influential people that can propel you forward along your path. Like, pick up jewels and inspirational affirmations from them to show you that you are on the correct path for your life. Look at this path here along. Look at that road for the Two of Wands. I'm going to continue on with the Two of Wands. Bear with me, excuse me. Cheers to you. It goes on to say, there is an enticing path laid before you, and you have conceptualized a plan to take action and progress towards your bigger ambitions. However, you're faced with leaving your comfort zone to venture off. Wow. See, it goes hand in hand. You're venturing off. You're going to be leaving your comfort zone to better your life, to fulfill your dreams. Your wishes are trying to be fulfilled, but you got to do your part and realize it. Make it come true. It says, however, you're faced with leaving your comfort zone to venture off into unfamiliar territory. The big picture is clear, and you know what you are capable of. Bold and fearless, as you step into your own personal power, you enable others to do the same. Making this decision to leave the comfort of home is not always easy, but can be necessary for your personal growth. Take the risk and have a backup plan. You will learn so much about yourself and discover the world in so many ways. As J.R.R. Tolkien wrote, not all those who wander are lost. They're not lost. They're just trying to find their place in the world. Like, where is all this fitting in for you? In your present. Your future. I apologize. In your future, your wishes will be coming fulfilled. Your dreams will become realized. Because you are on the right road. You are on the right path. You are doing the right things. In creating the life that you want. Alright, I'm going to pull a psychic card for you, Samantha. Alright. Alright, that card just flew out of my hand. And it is one card. It's supposed to be one card. Sometimes they can trip me up and it could be 2 or 3. Like I said, it could be 2 or 3. We have 2 cards here. So I'm going to read them as they fell. Ooh, I am hot. It has been hot and lovely lately here in beautiful Columbus, Slowlumbus, Ohio, the Buckeye State. So, first we have memories of love fell out for you first. Memories of love. And let me get my book here and read to you what memories of love means for you. And it says, you may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten moments, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your personal life? The number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity, and a need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. So memories of love isn't a bad thing. Like, it's part of who we are. Like, the memories that we create are unforgettable. And you are creating memories of love for yourself and for your family. That's why it is vital for you to travel uncharted seas, uncharted territories. It's like that Fiji water. The hands have not touched that water. Like, no man's hands have touched the Fiji water as they claim. But it's calling you to travel across water. I don't know if you have a passport or need to get a passport, but something, a job opportunity, some type of opportunity is going to cause you to travel across the waters, across the seas. And next, we have new beginnings for you. New beginnings. Wow, this is amazing. New beginnings is awesome. And that is what's coming in your future. New beginnings. Wait till you start traveling. Even if you just cross the water to Hawaii, that is getting out of the way, and also where you can create memories of love. And it goes on to say, for new beginnings for you, Samantha. Each and every journey begins with the all-important first step. When this card presents itself in your reading, it's confirming that it's time for you to take a brave leap of faith, but be prepared as you do so. That's why I'm here, is to prepare you for what's to come. I'm letting you know now that there's new beginnings happening for you, where you're going to be able to create memories of love through uncharted sea. You are on the right path to having your wishes fulfilled. And I'm going to continue reading about your new beginnings. This card represents that a great new adventure is awaiting you. It usually shows up when there's a significant interchange happening within you. By selecting this card, it's a sign that those important choices are needed and are about to be made, and should be carefully pondered as you proceed with wisdom, thought, and care. Life is constantly trying to nudge and move you forward. At times it can be daunting when you're faced with a new adventure or direction. Therefore, it calls for inner belief and courage as you take that leap of faith and step into the unknown. During this time, don't be alarmed if you feel lost or even confused. Most people are afraid of change and play it safe by staying where they are. Know that through inner guidance, wisdom, and a belief in yourself, and by tapping into those tools, you'll be propelled forward on a positive, life-changing path. Don't conform to what society or other individuals expect of you at this time. It's your own adventure. During this time, be like an innocent child with fresh eyes, and give yourself permission to live, play, love, and above all, laugh. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Because once you have conquered this, once you have left your comfort zone and began to create the memories of love that is so destinedly calling your name, just accept these messages for what they are. This reading that you asked for me to do live is designed specifically for you, Samantha. No one else. I didn't have anyone else's energy here. I didn't call anyone else's name. This was designed for you. I'm going to pull a true love reading card for you, Samantha. See, we have true love reading cards. And I'm going to read to you the meaning of the card that I draw for you. Alright. Okay. Alright, Samantha. Alright. What does Spirit have to say to Samantha? What is her true reading card? What does she need to know? What is her energy right now? Connect her energy to these cards. Give her knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And reveal the truth to her. These true love reading cards can be about self-love, romantic love, sexual love, physical love. Love in any and every form is available to you if you're open to receiving it. Oh, wow. Like a bunch of cards came up. Hold on. I'll be right there. Oh. All right. 2 cards came up for you, Samantha. And the first is dealing with your past, the distorted feminine. You may have felt lost within a situation to where you didn't know what to do. You were distorted as a woman, like the distorted feminine says. The distorted feminine may not appear to run the world in the same way the distorted masculine does. Yet it is just a commonplace and equally destructive. The distorted feminine is characterized by negative emotions, depression, neediness, a sense of going around in circles or need for pointless drama, feeling unattractive or being trapped and powerless. In this mode, the feminine can even be dishonest by means of manipulation, not saying what she really means, or by being unclear about what she needs. This gives rise to unspoken or even unfair expectations. The distorted feminine may seek to catch out or trip up another in order to have something to be angry or upset about. This need for attention, whatever the cost or expression of insecurity, can damage her health, her relationships, and even her career prospects. After centuries in the shadows, receiving little credit for her effort and shouldering guilt and blame at the hands of global institutions, the feminine is tired. Maybe she feels unloved and unsupported by the masculine in her world. Maybe life seems to be a struggle. While some of these things may be true, remaining in the distorted feminine energy is not the way to resolve them. You have drawn this card today because the distorted feminine is lurking somewhere in your life and is asking to be acknowledged and healed. Being honest with yourself about what is really happening is the first huge steps towards empowerment. Are you constantly becoming involved with the wrong kind of partner? Do you blame your mate for the things that aren't working in your life? Do you second guess yourself or imagine that other people think ill of you? Are you afraid to ask for what you really need or are you waiting until someone else figures out and gives it to you? Are you dwelling on old feelings of hurt and disappointment? Your angels and spirit guides want you to know that now is the time to bring this energy to the surface. Bless it for what it has taught you, then let it go. It is time to live in and for the present. So, you're coming up out of this distorted feminine energy and being restored to your higher self. And next we have connection. You are connected to the divine spirit, to your spirit guides, to your guardian angels, to your ancestors. There are connections all around you. And it says, it's one thing to have a partner or spouse, but it's quite another to have a true connection and excellent communication with that person. As human beings, we frequently believe that we have communicated something clearly and that the other person understands what we mean. All too often, though, we find that this is not the case. For a relationship to thrive and for both parties to feel appreciated and understood, a deep sense of connectedness and non-judgmental communication is essential. The skills of conveying your feelings clearly and lovingly take a lifetime of practice and refinement. Sadly, most of us are not taught the art of active listening in school, so we often regard listening as merely remaining silent until it's our own turn to speak. You probably haven't even paid attention to what I've been saying. Like, some people don't listen. They go through the motions of listening, but they're not hearing the messages that are trying to reach them, the messages that are trying to come through. It says, you have drawn this card today because your heart yearns for a fulfilling connection with another human being and meaningful communication in which beautiful truths are revealed, honored, and shared. If you are manifesting a new relationship, be sure to spend some time considering how you will connect and communicate with the person coming into your life this time around. In an existing relationship, consider the areas in which you withhold your sharing and merely listen tolerantly until you can have your say. In both cases, you can consider what you may do to facilitate greater connection with the other. Take a genuine interest in what they say and do. Ask questions and don't just assume you understand. Then acknowledge what you have heard with a simple compliment or expression of gratitude. Be prepared to speak about yourself, your life, beliefs, dreams, and feelings in meaningful depth. What do you believe in? What do you stand for? What are you passionate about? What gift would you like to share with the world? When you are prepared to reveal your truth to another, your connection will deepen and become so much more fulfilling. So, we have connected for a divine purpose, a divine reason. There are no such things as accidents, coincidences. Things happen for whatever reason. In time, we will know what those reasons are. All right, next we have the Angel Answers cards. You may have had some questions in the back of your mind that you have thought about. The angels are telling someone, maybe not you, Samantha, but someone who is watching, to choose a new direction. You may be on the right path, but you're going to come to a fork in the road where you can go straight, left, or right. And you need to make a decision quickly so your miracles and blessings can meet you halfway. So choose a new direction for your life. If the current one is not working out for you. It says, the time has come to choose a new direction in your life. The circumstances that you find yourself living in may seem unfulfilling, or perhaps your heart is full of discontent. You know that there is something more out in this world for you, and you've been procrastinating following the guidance of your angels. Make a conscious choice to be the person you are meant to be. Create an action plan for yourself that leads you in a direction of your divine life purpose. Begin taking steps immediately towards a happier future. All right, here we go. Back to this uncharted sea. You'll be able to choose whatever direction you want your life to go in. Whatever area of your life is a priority, that's what you would gravitate to changing, growing, expanding, so that your wishes for that thing comes true. All right, Samantha, I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you from the Angel's Answers. You may have had a question that has been lying dormant. The Romance card popped up for you. Romance. I don't know your situation as far as your love life goes. It's not my business, but I'm just here to tell you what the Romance card says for you. It says, a very important relationship is about to enter or has recently entered your life. This is the romance you have been waiting for. Like all partnerships, there may be ups and downs, but don't let that deter you or shake your confidence. Have faith that love is coming into your life to stay. If your question was about a current relationship, you can expect the parties to become closer to one another. Past disagreements will fade away and trust will grow. All relationships have peaks and valleys. This card indicates an upward movement to a new level of dedication and intimacy. This can include engagement, marriage, or a form of recommitment to one another. All right. So, and it's telling me, hold on, that once you choose a new direction for your life and travel the uncharted sea on your ways to make memories of love for yourself with this romance card. The romance that is going to happen for you because you have a connection. You have chemistry that is going to seal the deal on this relationship that you manifested, that you said you wanted, whether you're with a partner currently or not. A change is going to come in your love life. So, and the last card we have for you, it's up to you. It's up to you. That is the card that came up for you. The angels are letting you know that you have freedom of choice. You have free will. You can make the decisions that you feel in your gut, in your instincts, that are right and exact and correct for your life and your life path, your life's journey. I'm going to read what "It's Up to You" means for you, Samantha. It's up to you. It says, the end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power. We've had that saying going on all night about staying in your power. And have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience. So, it is up to you whether you want romance, if you want your romantic life to change, grow, or expand. Then you may need to choose a direction that has the romance as an opportunity for you to connect with someone, to make beautiful music together, to create memories of love with. Because, like magic, it can happen for you. Your wishes will be fulfilled, and your new beginnings are starting right now. Just by you listening to this reading for your life, like I said, it is a personal reading designed just for you. Now, by others watching this, it could resonate with them too as well. It's just it's symbolic for matching energies. Like you are not alone. Like, even though this is designed for you, and I called your name throughout the reading to let people know this is for Samantha. This is a personal reading I'm doing during a live, which is the first time ever that has happened. So, as a thank you gift, I'm not charging you for your personal reading, Samantha. Nope. You are the very first one I have done a live reading for. And I appreciate you and thank you for allowing me to be a part of your spiritual journey. I really appreciate it. You could have went to one of those $1,000 tarot card readers. You could have done that. But I bet you they wouldn't have did all this reading that I just did for free. But it's in my heart. I love doing what I do. Money ain't a thing. I mean, it helps, don't get me wrong, and I appreciate whatever I get. But like I said, I'm doing this at a no charge for you for trusting me to do your personal reading live. So, this is just a guide towards your next steps in life, getting you ready for the next phase that the universe is taking you to. So, with that being said, you are going places. The universe is calling for you to travel. Whether it's for business or pleasure, get out your comfort zone. Get out there and go somewhere you have always dreamed of going. Like, you can do it if you choose. It's up to you. It's up to you to make your dreams come true. You know, we pray, we manifest, we meditate. Things come to fruition, then we freeze up and get scared of it. Like, you didn't believe it was really going to happen. Where is your faith? Where is your belief? We walk by faith, not by sight. So, if you want a personal reading, they are either $20 or $150, depending on what type of reading you get. If you get a general personal reading, including a love reading within that personal reading, it is $20 for now. On June 1st, it's going up to $40 because these readings take time, energy, sweat, sometimes even tears. I haven't shed any blood, but I have the love of tarot reading running through my veins. So, with that being said, you can drop a Cashapp donation if you choose. To $ Royal Blue 365. That's ROYALBLEU 365. Just drop a payment. Once I receive the payment, I will conduct with the reading. You can choose to have it video recorded, sent to you through your messenger, or we can do a video chat where I talk to you live, face to face, like how I am talking to you right now. Now, I have a reading for $150. That is reading all of the cards for your life. All the challenges that may be coming your way. All of the rewards that may be coming your way. All of the good news coming your way. All the luck coming your way. I can see it and I can read to you and give you the messages from the universe about these things for your life. So you'll know what to do when you come up against certain situations, certain obstacles. Alright, so that will do it for your reading, Samantha. I appreciate you for tuning in. I appreciate you for trusting me. And that goes for anybody I've done readings for. I've done readings for quite a few people. And the majority, I'll say, out of all the readings I have done, since the beginning of me doing them on Facebook, I'll say 70% of my readings were free. I shortchanged myself It took a lot of energy because I was typing out the messages to people. I would send them a picture of their card, and then I would give the interpretation of the card. Back then, the minimum cards was 10. Like, there were 10 cards. I had to sit out there and type. It took so much time and energy to do that to over 100 people. It's just, like I said, it's time consuming. So I need to be compensated in some type of way for my talent, time, and energy. I'm not begging. I'm just putting it out there because some people have giving hearts and they like to support, and I appreciate those people. If it weren't for people like you, a lot of us would be struggling, especially in a business like this where we have so many skeptics and non-believers. All I could tell you is to get your own personal reading. Try it out. And let your life be a witness for what I shared with you. I am merely just a key on your life's roadmap. I am sprinkled out here and there when you need to pick up some type of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, or inspiration along the way. Nothing but positive energy here. Nothing but good vibes. So, keep the good vibes, everyone, and peace, love, and light to you. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And I will see you on the next live.